What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Nicky B Racing. Here on the channel today we have a very special video, and this is going to be one of the biggest unboxings that I have ever really done on the channel here, and honestly probably in NASCAR diecast history. I'm just going to throw that out here for you all. I have a ton of rare 164s to show off to you all today. Each of these are individually wrapped, so it might take me some time to get through these. This box I'll show you all is not very big at all, to be honest with y'all, and it weighs a absolute crap ton. So keep that in mind as we're going through this video. Not a very big box, but it weighs an absolute crap ton. So each one of these will be, I guess, individually unwrapped, and we will go from here. So first off, as you can see, every single car is going to be wrapped in this type of magazine type stuff. So on their own, two very rare diecasts. But I'm going to start off with this Danica Patrick number 7 GoDaddy 164 scale. This is the OG Danica Patrick. Got rookie stripes on the back, Hot Wheels on the deck lid. I know she really didn't amount to a whole lot really in the NASCAR Cup Series, but this is her original 2008 or 9. I can't remember what year this is, but this is her original GoDaddy scheme. So very, very nice there on the number 7. Next up, we have the number 6 Valvoline Thunderbird. I used to have a version of this car back in the day, but the windshield got very cracked, and I really don't know what happened to it today. It has Durablend on the side over there and Valvoline Cummins on the hood. The bottom of this diecast has no date, but I'm going to say this was probably early to mid-90s. Mark Martin, number 6. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but another nice pickup. So far, we're off to a great start. Those are our two diecasts we've gotten through so far. Next up, we have the number... Okay, this has 2 cars as well. I promise, guys, if you stay tuned, later in the video, there's going to be some really nice, rare diecast on the screen. So, first off out of this, we have a number 21. I think this is Ken Schrader's number 21 Motorcraft. This is a kind of beat-up diecast, a paint shifter on the left side. But this takes it back to the mid-2000s number 21 Motorcraft car. Paint scheme is actually very different than I was expecting. I didn't realize how much it's changed since, well, today compared to in the olden days. But this mid-2000s scheme was actually really nice, and would love to see it return. So there's the third car for us. Fourth car, not much to say about this one. This is Jeremy Mayfield's number 19 Dodge. I love the green that goes around the car. It's very fitting for some reason. It just goes really, really good together. Has that Christmas color to it, but really nice to have a number 19 Dodge. I think I only have the 9 in my collection, so this will go very well with those. So really nice car. Next up, getting us out of the box, we have another 2-car pair here. We have the number 88 Degree. This was driven by, I think that's Eric Almirola on the name rail. I believe this was driven by Eric Almirola. As you can see, they've tried to repair it with a paint pen. You know, it's really not that bad. It's a really nice car. It really reminds me of my childhood watching the Nationwide Series back in the day. And this one will go good with the number 88 Ragu scheme that I have that is also pretty beat up. So there's the 88 Degree there. Next, we have the number 48 Lowe's Jimmy Johnson Foundation 164. My buddy had this car growing up. He actually had this and the 88 Degree car growing up. So naturally, I wanted to get those in my collection when I could find a chance to get those on eBay. Got these for a pretty cheap price, bidding in an auction. So most of these are coming from that. But really nice car, very rare in my opinion. One that, if you're a Jimmy Johnson fan, you probably need to have this in your collection. So there is this diecast. I'm going to go ahead and clear this diorama, and I'll be back in 1 second. All right, now that we got that cleared, we'll go on to the next diecast, and I'm telling you all, this thing is absolutely packed full. Each wrap has 2 cars in it, so stick with me. This is going to be worth your watch. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this magazine paper, but first off, we have the Bear White Junior Motorsports 88 164. I believe this is from the year 2009. Junior Foundation car. Simply just white, not bad. One that I'm definitely glad that I got for a cheap price and picked up. I think I got this for like $3, so cool car. Next up on our list, we have the number 20 of Tony Stewart. I believe this is 2005. Nope, 2007. Monte Carlo SS Home Depot, just the plain orange. I used to have this car. I remember getting it from Walmart growing up as a kid, and I accidentally smashed the top numbers and roof in, and it was never the same. So really cool to have this solid 20 in my collection. A very underrated scheme by Tony Stewart. Next on our unboxing list, we have 2 more diecasts to open up, as you can see. And this is the number 9. Oh, this is honestly 2 of my favorites right here out of the entire thing. We have the number 9 DeWalt. Now, the funny thing about this car is I don't know why DeWalt was sponsoring Ford and why they were sponsoring Marcus Ambrose at the time, but DeWalt and Stanley both shared the sponsorship for this car. And I used to have the Stanley paint scheme. I don't know what happened to it, so I was stuck with the DeWalt scheme instead, and here it is. So I'm glad that I got that. Next up, my most anticipated car, and the one that I probably bid the most on, this number 18 Arkham Origins GameStop Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. This is Matt Kenseth, and man, am I glad that I won this car. 2 of my favorite things combined: Batman, video games, and NASCAR all together on one single thing. Definitely had to pick this one up when the time came. So really happy with that one. Next up, we have a very iconic 24 scheme, and that is the number 24 Nicorette DuPont scheme from Jeff Gordon. You know, resonates very well with me growing up. Love this car, especially the green DuPont scheme from 2008. Really, really nice, and you know, one of the more underrated Jeff Gordon schemes to date for sure. Next up, we have the number 88 Dale Earnhardt Jr. from the year 2009. This is his National Guard camo scheme. I believe it's from 2009. Yep. So the year prior, they had the all camo scheme, and then they added some black to the hood for this year. I think I actually like this scheme more than the 2008 scheme. So, you know, really cool car. Definitely need to have it in the collection as a Dale Jr. fan. So, love this pickup. Next up, we have the number 42 Juan Pablo Montoya, number 42 Chrysler from 2008. This is his Texaco Haviland scheme. The number 42, solid black, but if you zoom in really close, you can kind of see the flames going down the side. Had this car growing up. I think I damaged the heck out of it, and it became non-existent. So glad to have this one back in the collection. Next up, we have the Dale Jr. number 88 National Guard Drive the Guard from the year 2009. Dale Jr. had some underrated schemes in the year 2009, as well as through most of the late 2000s, early 2010s for sure. And this one's no exception to the rule. Blue, green, navy, looks awesome. Really happy with this pickup as a Dale Jr. fan. Next up, unboxing 2 cars from our list, is the number 47 of Peyton Sellers. I believe this was, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what year. I guess this was 2008, probably around 2008 to 2009, 2010. Peyton Sellers, I feel like this was the nationwide series at the time, but it doesn't have the logo, so it very well could be ARCA. If you know what series Peyton Sellers, raced in with the Jugaloo 47, please let me know down in the comment section below. Next up on our list is the number 20 GameStop of Joey Logano. This is probably the one paint scheme of my childhood that I would say that is the most iconic. Joey Logano and the number 20 GameStop just fit like bread and butter for me. I loved GameStop. I love seeing the number 20 Joe Gibbs car have a very prominent sponsor such as GameStop. And this car won at Kentucky Speedway, which is considered my home track. So I'll always have a soft spot for this car. Love this pickup. Definitely would recommend it if you're a Joe Logano fan. Continuing through this unboxing is the number 29 Shell Pennzoil 164 for Kevin Harvick. Very nice pickup. And the number 88 Hellman's for Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the Nationwide Series, another childhood favorite from Dale running the Nationwide Series in the number 88 car. So very nice pickups here from eBay. Continuing on, we have the number 88 Gray Ghost, the original from 2008, the Citizen Soldier. I believe they had a 3 doors down edition of this car as well. So very nice 164 here. Also, we have the number 99 Carl Edwards. You don't know Quack. My friend had this car growing up, so I definitely had to pick this one up when I could find it. It doesn't really matter the damage. Definitely worth the probably $10 that I paid for it. Very awesome diecast here. Next up, probably 2 of the rarest ones I picked up, in my opinion. You can disagree if you want to. Number 60 Miracle Grow for Scott's. This is Carl Edwards' Nationwide Series scheme. If you grew up from the years 2005 to 2010 watching the Nationwide Series, you're definitely going to love this pickup here. This is one of the most iconic Nationwide Series schemes in my opinion. Anything with that number 60 on it and the chrome rims with Carl Edwards was absolutely perfection. Next up, we have the number 24 Pepsi DuPont. Funny story behind this car. My dad actually went to Talladega and got this car for me growing up. When he got home, I proceeded to destroy it as a 7-year-old and had no regard for its life. So therefore, it is discombobulated at the moment. So I ordered a new one and got to pick it up. This thing is awesome. Hood opens just like the old one used to. So it gives me hope knowing that this was probably from the same race that my dad was at in 2007 at Talladega. So awesome pickup here. We're getting close to the end. Not quite. We got a couple more cars left to go. I think 4 or 5 more for sure. Here we have the number 18 Kyle Busch M&Ms. This is I think either color chrome or liquid color edition of the car. I got this for a couple dollars, so it was definitely worth picking up. Awesome addition to the 2008 M&Ms Toyota. Along with that one came the number 5 Delphi scheme for the Cup Series from Mark Martin. Mark Martin had a very popular run in the 5 car, had a lot of cars made. There is a Nationwide Series scheme that's very similar to this, but the Cup Series scheme, in my opinion, is definitely superior. So this is Mark Martin's number 5 Delphi from the year 2009. Only 4 cars left to go here on this unboxing. It's going to be a longer video, so stay tuned. Definitely hope you stuck around to find the number 5 GoDaddy scheme from Dale Earnhardt Jr. This is the hood open scheme, I believe. Yep, there we go with the hood open scheme. Got this for, I think, $10. Awesome pickup. Love this car. GoDaddy was such a prominent sponsor for Junior Motorsports in the late 2000s. So the number 5 car going along with the number 7 car as well. 2 very awesome pickups here today. All right, on to my favorite scheme from the entire unboxing. The number 18 M&M's, not M&M's, the number 18 Combos Nationwide Series scheme for Kyle Busch. This thing is absolutely beautiful. I could not believe the price that I got this for. Growing up, this car, as well as this car, this number 60 right here, probably even the 88 you could throw in as well, were such a huge part of my childhood. I loved watching these cars go at it on the track on Saturday nights, sometimes Fridays. And this 18 was definitely a must-have for the collection. So love this pickup for Kyle Busch and myself. On to the last 2 diecasts from the unboxing. One of my favorite unboxings I've ever done. And here we have the number 6 David Reagan UPS 164 from, I believe, 2008 or 2009. That says 2009. Awesome to see this. I had this car growing up. I have no idea what happened to it. I can't find it. I guess I destroyed it or it got thrown away. But awesome paint scheme for David Reagan. Almost won the 500 and I think the Pepsi 400 the next season. So this is a very nice number 6 UPS car, one that you wouldn't expect to be rare today. So awesome scheme to pick up here. Last of all, saving it for the Biff. I did this in no particular order. This is just how they came out of the box. I grabbed one at a time, and this is what we ended up with. So got the number 16 3M for Greg Biffle from the year 2009. What a great year for schemes and a great year for Diecast. So as you can see, we have completely filled up the diorama here today, the display case, so to speak. Absolutely filled with some of the best 164s of all time, in my opinion. So go ahead and drop this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more unboxings like this. Thank you all for watching. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one.